wanted to come on live. This is just, it's so random. So, I don't really have anything that I want to talk about specifically. So, I'm really just going to be kind of chatting it up because I have been intending on going live for the last couple of weeks when I hit the 100 subscriber mark. But I've been so busy and things have been going on in my life over the last few weeks that I just did not have the opportunity to come on and say thank you for getting me to 100 subscribers. Although now I'm at 118 and my next goal was to be at 125, and I said, well, maybe by the time I'm at 125, I can come on and thank all of you so much for supporting my channel, for liking the videos, subscribing to my channel, for commenting, and for sharing. Um, so this is really kind of a random moment for me. So if you don't catch this live, if you're not coming on in on the live, catch the replay, um, because I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I never thought that I would have 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, 40 people, 50 people, so um, that were interested in following my journey and supporting me. I was nervous about the channel. I started the channel really back in 2025, but I kind of fell off because I wasn't really getting my groove. I wasn't really being sharing the deepest part of what I was going through. It was kind of superficial here and there because I was nervous about how much of my life I wanted to put out there. And I decided to really get serious and think about putting everything out on the table, from where I've come from to where I am to where I am going. And I did that because I wanted to do so, because if I felt that way, then of course there has to be others out there who feel the same way, who feel ashamed, who feel unseen, who feel nervous, who feel confused, who are in survival mode, um, who's afraid of getting older without that retirement plan, who's kind of confused about how to get there now that they've gone through so much of life without any savings or any retirement, um, without the financial knowledge that they needed to move forward, to discuss why it happened and how you can change it now. And I kept saying to myself, well, once I get to where I'm going, then I can share with people how I got there. But then I started to think, why not share the road to get there? Instead of sharing the arrival, why not share the journey? Why not let people see in real time how you can make changes in your life and put things in place to prepare yourself for retirement, to start to save, to learn new things about finance. Um, so I just decided that I would just open my life, you know, despite the shame, despite the fear, because somebody out there has the same circumstances or similar circumstances. Hi, Thank you. I'm not sure, is it Taliso Moetti? Not quite sure how to say that, but that is, it's so nice to have you on and checking out my channel. And thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't already, I just wanted to come on. It's random. Um, Really to share some things that's going on with me right now. Um, hey, I appreciate that. Um, so the last couple of weeks have been um, just really very challenging for me. Because as you know, I am a Walmart delivery driver and I have a mobile notary business. So everything I do to earn income is to is from my vehicle, right? So over the last couple of weeks, I've had a flat tire. The car have overheated, and I got sideswiped. My mirror got knocked off, and so I've just been going through some things. So when my car is out of commission, I'm out of commission, which means I don't earn any income, and so it can get pretty stressful, right? And so right now, my car is in the shop. It's being repaired, um, and I just, I haven't been working all week. So those are the things that's going on with me. So I thought I would just take this time, since I had the time, to sit down and share with you guys how much I appreciated you um, following my journey and encouraging me with your comments. Um, so what I wanted to kind of chat about today, really, hi Sherry, it's nice to see you here. Thank you so much for joining me. Um, so what I wanted to talk about today is really about how we tend to view ourselves and how we can move past the shame that we have. A lot of times we set ourselves up for failure because we're holding on to the mistakes that we've made in the past. And when we hold on to those mistakes, that really stops us from moving forward. So in my life, I've had the way that I grew up on welfare, and my mother, she had four children. She was a single mom. And so she never taught us about finance. I didn't learn about finances in school. I didn't learn about savings. What I knew was that I had to work. And so now here I am. I'm 57 years old. I just started saving and just started focusing on what can I do to get myself set up for retirement, which retirement age, you know, 62, 65, I don't know what it is, but all I know is I'm not ready. So that's why I decided that I wanted to share my journey with people, to find people who were feeling like me, who don't have the circumstances or even a plan to move forward. And I've been doing some research, so and I'm going to come out with some things that I found lately about saving, about how to manage your bills, how to invest, and how to create for yourself a comfortable living um, when you're ready to retire. So I've been doing a lot of research, and so I don't just want to come on and tell my life and how how bad things are going or what challenges I'm facing. Those things are good, but I also want to be able to provide information, resources as to how I can move forward, as well as how help you guys move forward in your journey to becoming debt free. Um, to learning how to save, to plan for retirement at an age where our window is now kind of short because we're not youngsters anymore, to say the least. So I really want to be able to build a community where I can be of value to you, not just encouraging, but of value, to provide something that is useful. Um, Being a content creator isn't a particular goal of mine. Um, I am getting into a space where I want to be life coaching on getting set for the future, for your future retirement. One thing I find on um, YouTube is a lot of content about becoming wealthy, right? And that kind of content for me, it wasn't doing it for me. I talk about finding how I found Dave Ramsey, and I'm familiar with the uh, baby steps, the 7 baby steps, and it does focus on becoming wealthy or becoming rich and leaving an inheritance and all of those things, which is not bad within itself. But then when you're talking about a person like me, who's in debt, who income is kind of fluctuating, you don't have the adequate income, and you're in survival mode all the time, thinking of becoming rich is hi, Daniel. Hi, Daniel. I'm gonna say Daniel because that's the name that I can read. Thank you for joining. Um, but we talk, those, there are talking points about becoming rich and getting out of debt, and the things that you should do: the saving $1,000 emergency fund, then paying off your debt from smallest to largest, then adding to your emergency fund, and then paying off your home, or um, buying a home or whatever next, or investing for your kids' college, and it goes on and on. But when you're in survival mode, that's not something that you can see yourself doing. And I figured, there's other people out here that have to start from a different place than that. And when you're thinking about, when you're in survival mode, you're not thinking about getting wealthy. You're thinking about getting stable. You're thinking about becoming comfortable. And not everybody wants to be wealthy or rich. That was never a goal of mine. I never dreamt about being a millionaire or being wealthy. I always dreamt about being comfortable, being able to enjoy my life and work towards that, and have a nice home and have a nice car and have a great family, and just not be struggling living paycheck to paycheck. And that's that's why I personally want to think about helping those people that are in those positions, that's in the same position I'm in. So I just wanted to jump on tonight. I'm having car trouble. My car is in the shop, which means I'm not working. But the fact that I was able to progress. If you haven't seen my videos, I talk about, even though you're in survival mode, still save something, right? And I talked about the $10 rule. You can go back and check my video out about the $10 rule and how that $10 rule helped me to be in a position to get these little fixes done on my car. So um, I talk about, what's going on in my life, and I want to share that with you. And I'm grateful to all of you for really coming on and subscribing to my channel and supporting me. Um, it is such. Let me take a look here and see if I missed anybody. You guys are so great. This is, the live thing. I'm I'm just getting into it, and I'll probably be doing more lives. In fact, when I get the information, the resources together that I want to share, I'm going to be sharing those live as well. So just bear with me. I want to make sure that I have acknowledged those who have decided to join me for a few minutes. I wasn't going to be on here long, but I'm the person when it comes to talking about wealth. That's not me. And so you hear me say on my videos that I'm not here to get you rich. I'm here to get you right, because rich ain't for everybody, but right is for anybody. And the reason I came up with that that saying is because I was thinking to myself, before you can think of becoming wealthy, you have to become stable. So being rich isn't for everybody. Not everybody's going to um, have that happen in their lives. And so nobody's having a conversation with the people who just want to get their lives right, who just want to be stable, who just want to be able to um, not live in survival mode all the time. Nobody is having those conversations with us. And so I thought I'd pioneer that conversation. So, if you're listening now, you know, comment and let me know, where are you at in the stage of life? Is wealth a goal for you, or is just being able to be comfortable, just being able to get out of survival mode and stop living paycheck to paycheck and enjoy life a little bit? Is that your goal? Is that something you desire, rather than, hey, I need hundreds or millions of dollars, and I want, the best of this, and I want to be able to travel the world. Listen, that's not a life that's going to happen for all of us. And I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just trying to be realistic. We only have so much life that we live, and we can only chase so many things at a time. But peace is something that we can pursue, and peace um, comes with stability. And so I'm looking to create stability in my life, and I hope that what I'm doing will inspire others. Eventually, I want to hold some lives, like I said, to show you what I'm integrating in my life, what tools I am finding to learn a better way. So I'm so glad that you guys have joined me tonight. Let's look at and see if I got somebody that I have missed. Thank you so much, Tiso. I'm thinking that's your name. I don't know how to pronounce it. Forgive me, but I appreciate you joining me and commenting. And but I also, want to let you guys know that I'm going to do some more research. I found some things, but before I bring them to you, I want to make sure that they are valid and that they work um, for me before introducing things to you that I found that's going to get me out of survival mode, that's going to get me on the road to paying off my debt and getting to um, plan for retirement. So I just wanted to come on tonight because I did have the time to go live tonight. Normally I'm out doing Walmart deliveries around this time, but my car is getting repaired. So, but I thank you so much for joining me. Again, I'm that girl. I'm not here to get you rich. I'm here to get you right because rich ain't for everybody, but right is for anybody. And so I hope you guys take that to heart and know that you can live a good life, a peaceful life, a stable life, and you don't have to chase riches and wealth to do so. Just chase stability. All right, so thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to end it here. And if you did not join me on the live version, um, you can listen to this on the replay. Subscribe, like, and share my videos. Encourage anybody you know to follow my journey. Thank you and have a good rest of your night.